An unbelievable finish to the PGA Championship, one that people will be talking about for years. And in the end, it's Martin Kaymer who comes out on top.
Settle in as we rewind the week with the latest edition of Monday Backspin from PGA TOUR.com.
Bubba Watson and Martin Kaymer battle it out in a playoff for the 92nd PGA Championship. Dustin Johnson, who was tied for the lead and poised to join that playoff, penalized 2 strokes after his final round. Hello everyone, I'm Casey Black. After a day full of twists and turns, Martin Kaymer is victorious, winning his first major championship title. After the first of 3 playoff holes, the par 4 10th, it looked like Watson was going to run away with it after he sunk his putt for birdie, getting an early advantage over Kaymer. But that didn't last long. On the very next hole, the par 3 17th, Kaymer sunk a long birdie putt to go 1 under, and with Watson parring the 17th, the pair were headed into the final hole, the par 4 18th, all square at 1 under. But with Bubba Watson hitting his second shot in the water, that ultimately sealed the deal for Martin Kaymer to win and become the 92nd PGA champion.
I hope it's one of many majors that I will win in my career. I mean, it's spectacular.
And right before the playoff, it looked like there were going to be 3 players going head-to-head in extra holes. Dustin Johnson looked poised to join what was thought to be a 3-way playoff, but a ruling after he finished the 72nd hole put the brakes on that. Rule officials say Johnson grounded his club in a bunker, which was in an area where the gallery was standing just before his second shot on the 18th. They say because of that, he was issued a 2-stroke penalty, moving him from a tie for the lead heading into the playoff to 9 under and a tie for 5th. In the meantime, Phil Mickelson had quite the final round, jumping up the leaderboard 36 spots after his 5 under 67 on Sunday. Mickelson carded 5 birdies, an eagle, and 2 bogeys to finish at 6 under par, tied for 12th.
I had a good day today and take a little bit of momentum from it, and I'm looking forward to starting our FedEx Cup there, our playoffs with the Barclays in a week, and hopefully we'll have my game sharp and ready to play.
And Tiger Woods was 1 over on his final round, ended up at 2 under par for the tournament, tied for 28th. And the question remains whether Tiger Woods will make the Ryder Cup team. The PGA Championship was the last tournament to earn points. Unlike Bubba Watson, who cracked the top 8 with his runner-up finish, and Dustin Johnson, who also sealed his spot on the team after his tie for 5th, Tiger Woods would ultimately have to be one of Corey Pavin's 4 captain's picks. By the way, Watson was 18th in the Ryder Cup standings heading into the PGA Championship. He knocked out Anthony Kim, who missed 3 months after thumb surgery. Fred Albers is in Whistling Straits and has a look back at the 92nd PGA Championship.
Hi guys, so the final major championship of the year has concluded. The PGA Championship is over. What I'll remember leaving Whistling Straits, the tremendous display of young talent out here. Players like Rory McIlroy, Nick Watney, Jason Day, Dustin Johnson, all performing so well on such a difficult yet beautiful golf course in very difficult windy conditions on Sunday. You know, it used to be that the PGA Championship signified the end of the golfing season. Of course, that is no longer the case. We have the Wyndham Championship this week, and then the highlight of the entire year, the PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup begin in just a week and a half or so. The best part of the golf season lies ahead, even though the major championships are behind us, like opening an extra present after Christmas Day. We'll be at the Wyndham Championship this week. Our broadcast begins on Thursday at noon Eastern Time. And of course, check back at PGA TOUR.com for all your very latest updates.
Thank you, Fred. Next week, the PGA Tour is heading to the Wyndham Championship in Greensboro, North Carolina. That's 1 week before the PGA Tour playoffs for the FedEx Cup, starting off with the Barclays. Don't forget, for instant information right at your fingertips anytime, head to PGA TOUR.com.